Hey, welcome. How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. All right, first off, pick which game you want to play.
Concerned about my performance on the job with my feet hurting.
Could you get a barn door on the Century, please?
TV show ever.
Thank you.
But when they have those 24-hour TV show marathons, by hour 2, it's like, enough already.
Never leave your power cord dangling.
No hurry.
Thespian, huh?
Thespian?
Thank you, that's all I wanted.
Wow.
Thespian?
Now, I got a trivia question. How many people are playing the game today?
Top of Donut World?
A fine choice. Now, player one, why don't you type your name in?
Where's old man? He's been licking the top of the donuts.
I wasn't even near it, boy.
Thank you much. Player two, let's have your name now.
You know that question about the soup Nazi? That great fart at the
Thanks.
end?
Now, player three, start typing.
I really just didn't mean to get out of myself that way. I mean, I sometimes get a little excited about
45 seconds.
Okay, we
Player
have a cable
one,
in
you
the
have
shot.
the letter
Can
Q
you time
as
it
your
up,
buzzer.
please?
Q as
Thank you very much.
in squid. Player two, your buzzer is B as in bonanza. And player three, your buzzer is P as in pasty white skin. Hey, that camera's worth more than your kidney.
20 seconds.
Okay, heads up. Here's how the game works. The first one of you to buzz in on a question gets first stab at the answer. So you buzz in and then press 1, 2, 3, or 4 depending on which answer you want. You read me? Good.
10,
Good luck.
9, 8,
Get rid of the desktop,
7,
please.
6,
And go to
5,
black.
4,
My
3.
Little Available. Also available, My Little Split Personality and My Little Addiction.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey there, welcome to the Speed episode. You know, at first, this episode was going to be all about the drug Speed, but they said, well, that's not good for the kids. Then it was going to be about the movie Speed, but they decided that wasn't good for adults. So basically, this is an episode about a lot of really fast things. First, I need to hand out some screws. Here you go, 3 contestants, 3 screws. Not to offend you, but this is how you screw someone. If you want to force your neighbor into answering a question that you know they don't know, buzz in and slap that S key. You got it? Okay, you ready to go? Let's do it. All right, I need a category.
Question number 1.
The category is to speed or not to speed. $3,000 for this one. Heads up, here it comes. If the Shakespeare character Speed were actually a speed freak, what would be the best name for the play in which he appears? The Comedy of Potheads, Two Junkies of Verona, The Merry Crackheads of Windsor, or A Midsummer Night's Hallucination? Buzzer, hit! Take a shot, player 2. Speed is a character in Shakespeare's play Two Gentlemen of Verona. Yeah, he's a fashion model, all concerned with his weight and dieting. Give me a category. We're calling this one Length Does Matter. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Heads up, here it comes. Which of these was over the quickest? Rodman and Carmen Electra's marriage, Homeboys in Outer Space on UPN, Jerry Springer's term as Cincinnati's mayor, or Vanilla Ice's stay at #1 on Billboard. All yours, player 1. Way back in 1990, Ice Ice Baby was #1 on the Billboard charts for 1 entire week. Well, you know, if there's one thing that Vanilla Ice forgot is that you gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying, G? Nah, maybe you don't. All right, pick a category.
Who will answer question 3?
Well, what do we have here? Get on that motorcycle and get me to a nunnery. Get this one right, you get $1,000. So, you want to know who liked fast women? Well, my hero, of course, Arthur Fonzarelli, the Fonz. And, of course, my other hero, medieval monk Peter Abelard. Well, how about an analogy question, then? Fonzie is to Pinky Tuscadero as Peter Abelard is to, come on, Iseult, Francesca, Eloise, or Isabella. Player 2, go! Player 2, who's going to get the screw? Player 3, give me an answer. Isabella ringing in your head. Player 1, player 2, it's open. Player 2, grab it. I hate to bring you down, but... What do you say, player 1? Player 1, do it. Francesca? Why, sure, I'll have mine with a little cinnamon on top, please. Oh, stunning! Try this one. Fonzie and Pinky had a transcendent love, and so did Peter Abelard and Eloise. Except that Eloise ended up in a convent and Abelard ended up castrated. Fonzie and Pinky just had a fight in the men's room at Al's or something. Time to pick a category.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to 4.
Well, what do we have here? Making a mockery of science. $2,000 for correct answer. Hey, you know how Gillette came out with that new Mach 3 razor? Well, they did. If the Mach 3 razor operated at Mach 3 speed, what would you not be able to do while shaving? Smell the shaving cream, feel the razor cut your chin, see the razor shave your beard, or hear the razor glide across your face. Player 1! Mach 3 is 3 times the speed of sound, so you'd be shaving so fast you wouldn't hear the razor until you were finished. Man, I'll tell you, a razor blade that moves faster than the speed of sound. The wonders of science. And here we are, pumping all that money into stuff like cancer research. That's the end of round 1. We'll be back with round 2 right after these messages.
To learn more about an advertiser, hit any key on your keyboard. We'll show you more information after you leave the game.
Chain of command at 2am.com today, soldier.
Welcome back. It's time to play round 2, where the values are double. All right, if everybody's ready, let's do it. All right, I need a category. Hey, stress cut with lime sore.
It's time for a Tinkerlick test drum.
One gibberish category coming up. A chicken talks to God. The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. All right, feast your eyes upon this gibberish phrase, and, now what the hell? See if you can tell me what it rhymes with. No kill, hen praying, and don't let that punctuation fool you. Player 2, go for it. You know, I don't know why they had one of those signs by my house. I mean, it's not like I'm the only kid who ever flunked nursery school. Twice. Give me a category.
We're a bunch of hicks and we love the question 6.
The category? Christ, you're thin. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. So I understand that this Jesus character was sort of a weight-conscious guy. Supposedly went off to the desert and fasted for a while. Suppose scholars discover that during his stay in the desert, Jesus didn't really fast, but he did use Ultra Slim Fast. Which of these taglines should the makers of Ultra Slim Fast now use? Lose weight in 7 days without leprosy. Drop 3 sizes in 3 weeks. Lose 40 pounds in 40 days. Or be a whole new you in 1 holy year. Player 2, go! According to the Bible, Jesus went into the desert and fasted for 40 days. The devil kept tempting Jesus with fat-free cookies and ice cream. Time to pick a category.
7, lucky 7.
This category is known as He's a New Man, and this one's going to be worth $2,000. So you remember Fast Eddie Felson, right? It's the Paul Newman character from The Hustler, The Color of Money. Let's try that again. You remember Fast Eddie Felson, right? Good. If Fast Eddie wanted to run the table in a regular game of pocket billiards as fast as possible, how many balls would he have to sink in one shot? 8, 15, 18, or 21? Take a shot, player 2. Fast Eddie would have to sink 15 balls with one shot. Although I'm guessing a guy named Fast Eddie doesn't use the word billiards a whole lot. All right, pick a category.
2, 4, 6, 8. Question 8 is jailbait. Go 8.
For your viewing pleasure, Fabio's in Troublio. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. So, apparently, pretty boy model Fabio likes life in the fast lane, likes his roller coasters, at least he used to. You see, back in March, he had a little accident. What happened to Fabio on that fateful roller coaster ride? A fan attacked him, he tripped and fell out of the car, his hair got caught in the gears, or a goose hit him in the face. Player 2, grab it! This is going to end in tears. Player 1, player 3, you want it? It's all you, player. Gotta answer it, player 1. Truth is sometimes stranger, and a whole hell of a lot more fun than fiction. You see, a goose flew into Fabio's kisser while he was on a roller coaster at Busch Gardens. And to add insult to injury, he still had to pay $10 for that goofy picture of himself screaming on the roller coaster. Hey, player 3, I think this belongs to you. Give me a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
For your enjoyment, time doesn't fly when you're God. And this one's worth $4,000. And now, your question. Because it's the smallest unit of geologic time, which of these might seem relatively fast to God? Eon, epoch, era, or period? Player 3, have at it. That's the way you do it.
Dear Diary, nice to see epoch ended today. A few continental glaciers, a few new species. Pretty boring. The other gods make fun of me. Oh well, tomorrow's another 2 million years.
That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this. Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. And to get you started, 1 screw apiece. Use it in good health. You ready? Good, we're starting. All right, I need a category.
10 fingers and 10 toes. Would you like to have a cheap cigar?
Let's see what we got going. Chase the wabbit. Chase the wabbit. How does $4,000 grab you? Okay, so you know how at the Greyhound races, they get the dogs to run around the track by making them chase that little mechanical rabbit? I know. Very inhumane. Poor little rabbit. Suppose the little mechanical rabbit hopped on a Greyhound bus to get away from the Greyhounds. How fast would the bus have to go to pull away from the dogs? At least 1 mile per hour, at least 10 miles per hour, at least 25 miles per hour, or at least 45 miles per hour. Player 2, go! Player 3, give me an answer. I'm sorry, children, please don't feed the loser. Player 1, Player 2, who wants it? All yours, Player 1. When I'm not betting on them, Greyhound racing dogs can reach speeds of up to 45 miles per hour. But eventually, that rabbit is going to have to decide if sitting next to a 300-pound ex-con with chronic flatulence for 18 hours is really that much better than being chased by a pack of dogs. All right, pick a category. All right, Player 2 and 3, step aside, because Player 1's going on a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is picking and power shifting. Now, I'm going to read off 7 little names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a NASCAR driver or a cast member from that classic show, Hee Haw. As each one comes up, if it's someone you'd find behind the wheel of an automobile at NASCAR, press 1. If it's someone you might find hiding behind an ear of corn on Hee Haw, press 2. And to skip it, press 4. You get $1,000 for each right answer, and you lose $1,000 for each one you get wrong or you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Roy Clark, NASCAR or Hee Haw? Dale Earnhardt. Archie Campbell. Dick Trickle. Buckshot Jones. Grandpa Jones. One more. Grady Nuts. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. Time to pick a category.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
For your viewing pleasure, helium suckers will be disqualified. You get it right, you get 2K. Hey, remember that guy from the Federal Express commercials who spoke really fast? Yeah, well, apparently this speed episode got everybody here at the office bragging that they could talk as fast as him. So, lucky you, we're going to have a fastest talker contest. I got my friends here, Patrick, Allison, Edmund, and Tim. They're each going to say something, and you have to pick who said it the fastest, okay? So let's do it. Which of these 4 people is speaking the fastest? We got Patrick.
Hi, I'm Patrick. I'm definitely the fastest.
Allison.
I can speak much faster than Patrick.
How about Edmund?
No, vote for it.
Oh, who am I kidding? I'm not.
And Tim.
I'm Tim, and I speak so fast that Sammy Hagar sings about me.
Wow, who was the fastest? Was it Patrick?
No, it was. Plus 1.
Allison?
Pick me.
Edmund?
My money's on Patrick.
Or Tim?
Guaranteed cash if you pick 4.
Player 3, have at it. Player 3. Player 2, you gotta answer it. Tim? No.
What, are you crazy? I was too. This was fixed.
Oh, now you're messing with my voice.
Player 1, Player 3, you want it? It's all you, Player 3. Patrick's the fastest. So, Patrick, you have anything to say for yourself?
First, I'd like to taunt the 3 losers for being so slow. In your face. Then I'd like to thank all the fan fuckers out there who inspired me to be.
All right, I need a category.
Look at the green.
It's 13.
I believe this one is called Only Cavemen Hunt and Peck. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. Okay, crack those knuckles of yours, because this one is a fill in the blank. What's that typing phrase that uses all of the letters on the keyboard? Let's see. I remember the first few words. The quick brown fox. Oh, won't somebody tell me what that quick brown fox does? Player 2. Well, somebody's taking a typing class. Sometimes I like to type the lazy dog jumps over the quick brown fox. You know, give the poor dog a break every once in a while. Give me a category.
Ain't no love like no
This category is known as Next Year, We Stay Home. Heads up, this one's going to be $6,000. Okay, imagine I'm your dad. And instead of buying plane tickets to Disney World, I've loaded us all into the station wagon. The distance from Chicago to Orlando is 1,160 miles. We've been averaging 36 miles per hour for 32 straight hours. Here's your part from the back seat. You scream, "Are we there yet?" Sweating, I reply, "We're almost there." Yes, now shut up. We must have passed it. Or, "That's it, we're turning this thing around." Take a shot, player 2. You got it. No, you don't. I'm just messing with you. Player 1, player 3, you want it? Player 1, do it. Player 3, give me an answer.
Liar.
Player 1, you can take it. No, the buzzer. It's all yours, player 1. 32 hours at 36 miles per hour is 1,152 miles. That's 8 more miles to go. So yeah, we're almost there. And we would have been there sooner if you and your sister didn't have to take so many bathroom breaks. God, I hate you kids. Yeah, that's it for round 3. One Jack Attack coming up right after this.
Play poker online with other people live at www.2am.com.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in web design, Airforce.com. Enjoy one-stop shopping for Air Force wallpaper, screensavers, e-cards, and games, all absolutely free. This is an unlimited time offer, so act now. Visit www.airforce.com.
Welcome to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I'll give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Cruise control, also known as Nicole Kidman. Player 1, you ate that Jack Attack for dinner. Let's see who's picking up the check. Player 1's got it. Player 1, I have seen some glorious victories in my day, and then I've seen victories like this one. Take what you can, because...
You don't know Jack!
Howdy, kids. This is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack for Netshow. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!
Great show, everyone. Very nice work by all of you. Cookie, what's up next?
Hey, players, if you want to do this again, just let me know. All right.
What is that on the set?
Hey, don't you like that, Mavis? I thought it was kind of funky.
No, it doesn't look funky. It looks ridiculous.
Come on, Mavis. I thought you were fly.
No, I am not.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by.